is hanging from the end. So we'll keep on starting the fires, thinking we'll smoke out the liars. We don't give up when we're tired. That isn't the way that I'm wired. Someday, someday, we're gonna rule the world. I know someday we're gonna rule the world. Counting down to explosion. I hear the moment
Hello and good evening. This is CL, and oh wait, no, it's not. And I'm not Trigger, and you're not Impress. It's the other way around. And welcome to the ultimate game, a game which helps us deciding for our power rankings. As you know, Trigger, this game will have a major influence on the upcoming power rankings after Shell 2, because fuck Shell 2, who cares about that shit, right?
I mean, 100%. I mean, I think the best teams got eliminated in the first round, which obviously we know that means absolutely nothing for the
Yeah.
rest of the Shell 2, just two
Press F to
beta-ass
pay,
teams in the
press
final.
press F to pay respects for SRG, I guess. Or what do you mean?
What we do get to know is who is the best support out of Rani and Hashi, and really it's been tight for a good number of years now between these two, or months at least. And I'm really excited to see actually who is going to take that number one spot in this deciding matchup of the entirety of VL and CL history.
Yeah, if we run quickly through the rosters on the blue side, we have its team Aftershock Abuse, so definitely your kind of flavor, Trigger. Jonjo in the top lane, which is really boring. He's playing his main role, so I hope we will get to see Silas. I guess it's the new name, the champion, the new champion. I don't know. Inequitus in the jungle, Arbush in mid lane, who sadly can't play in the upcoming sprint split, and Bauer, a new kid on the block, and as you said, Rani, Haven support.
And on the red side, the Krug team, who I don't know the name of, but Impress will surely tell you later. We have Delight in the top lane from Elite 5. We have Slacking, who absolutely dumpstered me in the jungle for 100 Cobra. Cradden in the mid laner. In the mid laner is the mid laner with Bramch and Hashi in the bot lane, which is going to be hype. And it's exciting to see how tilted Bramch is going to be by the end of it.
What do you mean, how tilted Harsh is going to be?
That's also true. That is also true. They're currently trying to sort out their icons, which is hype. We have the solid red team, Synergy, blue team. I mean, it's in already. And this is kind of, I think, how the game's going to go realistically when we see this level of synergy already before the game's even started.
So, Trigger, as a draft expert, what do you expect from this game? It's definitely going to be Omega level of serious, so what do you think?
Well, I mean, realistically, we've seen some really good champions pop up in the meta recently. We're looking champions like Nasus, I think, is pick ban. Vayne, I think, is pick ban. Silas could be an exciting pick that teams might want to go for with some crazy numbers, but pretty difficult to play. And you never know if the other team drafts a Malphite. It could be huge to see him take that with the AP scaling. But we'll have to see how teams go. I think we might see a return of the Lissandra Galio in the mid lane, which we've seen a lot so far in the Shell too. I think it could be a really boring scaling matchup of these late game team fight champions.
Yeah.
And I reckon nothing's going to happen in the first 15 minutes. It's going to be really, really boring. And most people should turn off now.
Yeah, I want to see a farm fest for like 40 minutes, then have the silver win condition, 500 CS. And then we have one team fight, and that decides the game. That would be my dream. Although what I know that I at least I know one pick for sure, and that's Ronnie's one. If she doesn't pick up TK, then that's actually a Gigain thing.
I mean, 100% agreed, but I think it's about time we look to get these boys into game. So let's tell them to go. It's going to be hype.
Let's go. Oh, Branch also could be on brand. He definitely carried back in. What was it, Shell 1 or yeah, I think.
Right? Shell 1, yeah, Shell 1. He played the brand in the semi-finals against 7 Deadly Sins, which we ultimately lost because KillX #remix entered. But what can you do?
Unlucky. Losing with a Smurf. What? How bad can you be? Vladimir. I hope they don't ban TK, because I want to see... I bet Rani bought all the chromas. She's definitely going to pick the pink one. But you never know.
I mean, I like what the team Aftershock Abuse are doing so far by banning out Cradden, taking all these really OP champions away like Vladimir and Cassiopeia. Really making sure that Arbush has as much advantage in that lane, which nobody expects him to win early. That's smart banning from Aftershock Abuse.
Yeah, and if Inequitus wants to send a message, I recommend he's picking up the AD Ari in the jungle, but I don't know if he has balls or not. Team Cool Crux, that's the name for them on the red side, are banning Diana and Annie, and those are definitely two top tier picks in the mid lane. I don't know, like, I think Do they have a coach? Let's look in the voice channel. They must have, because I don't expect any one of them to have a big brain. Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
they have the music bot in their channel, so it's actually cheating.
there we go. They've got LS on YouTube clips saying, right, banana, it's too broken.
And the bar.
And the-
Wait, they're spelling dab. Oh, it's dab for Cool Crooks. On the other side, I don't know.
They actually spell dab. I mean, I think it's serious bands, but that's more of a coincidence, if anything.
Yeah, it's just coincidence. Zillion.
Zillion. Ooh, Ronnie
What do you
Zillion, I heard is clean.
What do you reckon where this will go? Where the Zillion will go?
I mean, we know it's a flex pick. Mid lane, AD carry, support, jungle
Wait,
Zillion with an
You
Aquarius.
can play that. You can play that champion of support. Never heard of that.
I mean, I know you like the Rek'Sai, but the Zillion's actually quite good there too.
Okay. If you say so, what do we get from Team Cool Crux? It's the Veigar. Wait, they're actually mocking Arbush here with the Veigar pick.
I mean, I like it. Take it away from Arbush. They know how clean he is. He
Yeah.
single-handedly won the Shell one with that pick. He single-handedly lost the Shell one with that pick. So you've definitely got to take it away from him. Really like that pick from Delight. It'll be interesting to see how the Nasus Veigar scaling goes. We get
And
the
that's-
Silas.
Yes, good. Nice. I like it. Have you ever played against a champion or with a champion, Drigger?
Yes, I definitely have, and every single time I've played with or against the team where Silas has lost. So I'm excited to see how Aftershock Abuse look to use it. But with Pike locked in, we know the Zillion's mid. Silas is most likely top or jungle. This is looking like a solid draft so far from Aftershock Abuse against this heavy scaling 45-minute game that the Cool Crooks are looking to draft already with the Twitch, Veigar, and Nasus. That's dirty.
Oh, that's actually... I think they're stream sniping. They heard us dreaming about a 40-50 minute game, and then they picked Veigar, Nasus... Wait, the dog could be in the jungle, right? That would be kinda interesting, I don't know. Or we get a level 2 gank from the Twitch jungle, but let's see what Slaking is going to pick up.
I like this. Take Zyra away from Branch. Take the Rengar away because they've not locked in a jungle yet. This is smart drafting from both teams. Really, really high meta picks getting banned away. How do you reckon this draft is going so far, Impress? Who do you think is really in control of it?
I think Cool Tracks are definitely in control of it. Let's look at their bans. Have you try to remember when a Rengar lost the last game? You can't, right?
I mean, I definitely can't.
Yeah, so like it's definitely a P ban. So what do you want?
So Dabru, I think it's gone. I think the incredible alliteration's gone.
Dabru.
But
what does that mean, Dabru? Does the chat know? Is it inside job or what?
I mean, it must be. I mean, we've seen how clean Cool Crooks have been drafting so far. They're big brain. I think they've got the music bot, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they know what they're doing with these
know.
bands.
Imagine having a bot like, oh, he could pull all the statistics, the music bot. I think it's just a disguise. This could actually be... Wait, who's a good coach? I don't know. We don't have one in VL, so I'll just say LS.
Thresh locked in with the Twitch AD carry. Could still be a flex pick. This is nice. Malphite gets locked in, which almost confirms Silas in the jungle. AD carry's left to be picked. Who's it going to be? And obviously it's the Tam Kench AD carry. I like it.
Pink Kench. Unbench the Kench trigger. That's what it is. And I'll bet that it's going to be the pink chroma. Interesting summoner choice from Hashi though. Teleport Ghost.
I mean, the Singed support is really strong in the meta right now.
You
I would
could
expect
get
it to be
banned.
picked.
It's on. What is this? Scion. Oh, what is this? Oh god, not much better though, but I'll take it. Okay, now we have... Let's see where those champions will go. On the right side, we have definitely a 40-50 minute game and plan for Team Aftershock Abuse. It's just... I don't know, just go ham, I guess, and then try to assassinate with Pike ult everyone.
I mean, the side of Cool Crooks is a somewhat, like, interesting draft, but you can see what they're trying to do. What the hell's Aftershock Abuse doing?
I think that's the 200 IQ strat. If you don't know what you're doing, how should the enemy know?
I mean, I like it. I like it. This is all about getting the Tam Kench ahead. You've got the Tongue Lash, which can be used then to allow Pike to land all the abilities. Zillion's going to speed the Tam Kench up, land all those abilities, and if they do manage to get away, they've got the Malphite slow and knock up. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait for Silas to steal the Twitchel. That'll be exciting. That'll be exciting.
What about the Vigold? Oh,
I mean, yeah, that would make more sense. Or the Nasus ult. Big ass Silas boinking kids. Let's go. So,
have you ever witnessed, like, what are the interaction with Silas and, let's say, Elise or Karma or whatever? Like, what does he get?
So when Silas ults, steals the Elise ult, he just genuinely turns into spider form and gets all Elise's spider abilities. With Karma, I'm not actually sure. I just think it's empowered abilities, but I don't know. I presume it's just number increases, or maybe you actually get the passive of it as well. I'm not sure. That would be a bit weird when you use Silas W with with getting lifesteal from it, but there we go. I mean, looking at it now in the spectator delay, how do you see this game really going? Top side, mid lane, who's going to have jungle pressure with the Pike versus Nasus? No one saw this one coming. I mean, seriously, who do you think's got the advantage in the early game and then in the late game as well?
I think in the early game, definitely Aftershock Abuse. If Iniquitous has fingers, he's just going to permagank mid lane probably, because what should the Viger do? And get the Silas ahead, because I think if you get that champion ahead and early, he can do serious stuff in the late game. But on the other hand, you have the dog in the jungle, you have the little tiny evil man in the mid lane, and then you have the rat as your AD, and I think that just auto-win you the late game.
I mean, it is true. Everyone knows rat plus dog plus tiny man, and you are.
Oh shoot! I forgot. You have Harshy on Thresh.
Oh my god!
Oh,
this is clean.
All right, I think Aftershock Abuse is going to win. All right. They have Rani on TK, basically her main champion.
I mean, it counts as Harshy's main champion, which is Thresh. So even though Harshy's a fantastic player and he's got his main champion, which we know he's very mechanically intensive and has got really good internet and ping to be able to land all those hooks and abilities at the perfect timing. But Tam Kench is just going to stop it all.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and people are saying that TK is not a difficult champ, but look at. I want to have a closer look on Rani and how she's going to use her tongue. Definitely nothing bad intended there. And who is she going to devour?
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of lickable targets on the team.
You have an old. Wait, that's Lordio in top lane. Wait, shout out to Lordio. Right, definitely. I wanna have the stats, man. How often she devoured Cillian in the game, and if she had been the most? Oh.
We need a count. How many times does the Tam Kench devour Zillion? This is how low we go in this stream. I'm excited.
All right, as I said in the introduction, this game will have a major influence on the upcoming power rankings. So I want to have tryhard games. I want to have 10 CS per minute, so I can ban. Then we have a good upcoming spring.
I mean, I'm definitely excited. I think if you were to balance this game right here in comparison with the finals of the Shell 2, you might as well not even watch the Shell 2. That's how important this game is.
Yeah.
World Finals? No, ignore it. We've got this. We have this.
Look at that splash shot. Coin Emperor Tam Kench. Oh boy. Definitely.
So looking at the skins, who's winning? Which team's winning just simply on the skins? I mean, yeah, we've got the Silas and the Coin Emperor Tam Kench, which are new. But, I mean, this is against the Lunar Guardian, Nasus, and Gangster Twitch.
Yeah, but how good were you in maths, Trigger, in school?
I mean, 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3 quick maths. Everyday man's on our block. I've got that down to a T, yeah. But in regards to like algebra and shit like that, not great. But go on, what's your mathematical equation?
Yeah, because you have 4 skins on one side, and then you have 3 skins on the other. So I don't know. Simple question, simple answer. Definitely going to win. And the High Noon Thresh, high value skin. Gangster Twitch is kind of meh. Cheaps like the Super Villain Viger as well. Lunar Guardian Nasus, definitely. I think it's 1350? Not sure. Could be.
Is
And
it the
then-
best skin in the game, the Lunar Guardian Nasus? Because to me, it's pretty poggers.
No, the best skin in the game is Surprise Party Fiddlesticks. Hands down.
I meant in this game.
Oh,
but
you meant in this game?
in this game.
Yeah, you could argue. Although I want to see how the TK skin looks in game. And Ronnie is
go.
definitely going to have to pink chroma, I assume. So let's sort this out. With Malphite, Tahm Kench bot lane, what synergy is going on there, Drigger?
Well, obviously, we know the slows that both of them have. They can stack the Tahm Kench passive, devour him under turret. Oh, it's just constant damage. And that's Glacial Augment Tahm Kench. Don't forget about that. It's Glacial Augment Tahm Kench. You're going nowhere in that lane.
Look at the TK skin. Look at the pink big Jabba the Hutt.
I mean, I'm jealous.
And here you are having to lane with a standard skin. Who's your support now? How are trials going, or like roster building for Centurion, Drigger?
Well, basically what happened is we had 5 members, and that went down to 4 members when Marco left it, and then to 3 members, and then scratch that, there's an invade in the bot side. Harshy is going to be the first one. Has he scaled hook? That's a big question, or has he gone for fly? He's got a hook. He gets the Malphite, and it's a Veigar cage. Nasus is going in with a flash over the wall. Bramwich follows. So does Delight. Can they get the first blood? And he gets it. Mr. Bramwich has taken the first blood. 2 flashes expended for 1, and this game's already over. The rat is ahead with the best player in this game, Centurion Bramwich, picking up first blood.
Definitely nice. I don't know why Bauer didn't flash earlier, like flash the hook, but he knows he's dead now, so he just can't get better. So yeah, definitely nice. Hashi hitting the hook was crucial. The flash was kind of unnecessary from Malphite, but now you have your gold lead on a Centurion player, and I don't know how good that is.
Well, here's the thing. You say the flash was pointless, but by Malphite flashing, he burnt both Delight's and Bramwich's flash. Against Tahm Kench, the Twitch has got no flash. I think this is like 195 IQ play from Bauer for making sure that Tato carries the game.
Yeah, you just need a jungler who has brain and fingers to gank the lane then to abuse this. But,
it's a Team Elite player, never mind.
See, that's the problem. Harshy definitely doing the good job here, zoning both melee champions.
Nice poke. Nice poke.
So nice. Look at that tongue. Wait, actually a lot of damage.
I think that's part of the skin. It just gives the added damage.
Imagine that.
And the fact it's a pink Chroma, it gets extra range. I mean, it's kind of impossible to lose this lane at this point.
Yeah, I think it's dealing true damage because Eagle, you know, Eagle bonus.
Does make sense.
Nice double bump, but it's Urgot, so what is damage?
This could be huge. The level 2 all in. Ignite gets popped. Oh, and despite the flash, Ronnie still gets taken down by Harshy, who is definitely carrying this game so far. Can they get the... There's a fly!
Oh!
And the hook! Bramwich, can he get the kill? The Ignite is down, and the last order of attack seals it. Bramwich is now 2-0 and 1. Harshy is clean!
Holy, what was this Harshy the whole show tournament? He's actually super good. He sold them, got early level 2 and abused this.
Gets the slow, he stacks the red buff. But Silas, can he turn it around? Arbush drops the Ignite, flashes onto him, the last order doesn't land, but Slacking walks into it, and Arbush gets the kill, but first mate Cradden flashes for the kill too. It's a 1-for-1 trade, well played from Arbush and Slacking. Why couldn't you play that bad when you're against Centurion Academy?
Really, really good, but I don't want to see this. I said I want to have a minute scaling game, and now they're like just running it down bot and mid lane. What is this?
And Delight gets the hook on the Jonjo, but Inequitus comes in. Can he interrupt? Jonjo scales nicely away and manages to survive the gank. But
Inequitus has to take a lesson in. How she should teach him how to land a hook, though. He just hooked the minion. What was that? Would have been a safe kill.
Would have been. Would have been. Easy kill. Double bombs into the pie calling. But he's looking for another gank. Inequitus. Can he land the hook? Yes, he can. But he knocks it away from the double bomb. Delight turns it around. He gets the damage onto Jonjo, who has to flash away, but Delight no longer has flash to be able to follow. The speed up on a Necro. Surely he can take down this kill. The bomb lands. Who's the kill going to go to? But Delight turns it around and gets the kill. And picked back up by Jonjo from the bomb. Well played from Delight in the top lane.
Super good from Delight. Actually, one with getting a best he could get out of that scenario. I don't know what Jonjo was doing there, but he was super greedy. Should have just let Inequitas take the kill.
But again, it's a 200 IQ play because he got the kill. He's going to be able to win the lane. This is all part of Aftershock Abuse's like true game plan. In, and then win. If the bounties.
If you in first, then they're worth more money. You know, it's actually super smart. But I don't know what is Jonjo building here? Is he going for Righteous Glory? Is he going my infamous Ferrari Zillion build? I would definitely like that.
This is all part of the Iceborne Gauntlet, Zillion. Do you not know?
No, actually.
You slow them, then you slow them with auto attacks. You land both bombs every time. It's automatic CC, and they can never get hold of you. It's just really smart. He's never going to lose this lane as soon as that Sheen gets built.
I'm looking forward to that. Now let's see. Except for Bramsh, who is already really. Let me take a look. Yeah, more than 1,000 gold. And
Arbush goes in, but gets hit by the cage. Kraden's doing the damage, but Arbush is turning it around well. He gets the heal, but the tower shot, is he going to go down? Kraden's no longer got a flash. One more W can get it, but he's out of range. Arbush does well despite walking into a baby cage and nearly dying.
Arbush playing with fire right there. Really lucky that Kraden had no flash, but I don't know. Maybe he's first timing Salas. What do you say, Trigger?
I mean, considering how clean he's been on the champion so far, that clean in fact that he's forced the Veigar to buy Negatron Cloak first item, I'd say it's definitely not a first time on the champion. I think he's playing really well.
Yeah, he's too good. He shouldn't be allowed to play in VL anyway, so I'm on that case. Or I just send Ice to do it. That's what I'm doing basically, Holder. I'm not doing anything. I just tell Madmans to do stuff, and then I'll take all the glory, you know?
I mean, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Like, it wasn't your fault that Remix got to play. It was the rest of the admin's fault for not doing anything about it. You told them to, but they just didn't listen, did they?
I have proof. I even submitted a ticket, but they didn't listen, so what can I do? Wait, somebody's in the chat. Who's that? Take a look. SRP, you know that? SRP in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, he is definitely the best Braum in VL. Watch out. Watch out.
Tell us about those incredible CNA trials. You already talked about it, but maybe you can give a brief summary, Driga, again.
So, obviously Marco left, then Spring got promoted, and then the Varians left, and now Merch's PC's broken. So CNA basically needs an entire rebuild around me, which, I mean, it already was me in 4 wards, but now it will be to the nth degree. Power Fruit's in, who's, he's alright. And then, obviously, SRP's come in as a new potential support, and let me tell you about SRP. This guy is just basically platinum, but silver. It is Arbush goes in. Oh, this is what it was all about. I like it. The ultimate from Thresh can't stop them at all, and this is where the kill comes in for Arbush. Bauer just tanks a tower shot and dies. This is really well played from the bot lane of the Aftershock Abuse team. And Jonjo with a nice ultimate, stops nothing. Delight, he's just gonna poke him down. He's just gonna poke him down. This is why you need to get this Iceborne Gauntlet sooner to be able to get away. Oh, the flash! It's brilliant from Delight. That was poggers as fuck.
What a prediction! Delight actually styling on these kids. First getting a kill 1v2 in top lane, and now he's just wrecking Jonjo. I don't know. Jonjo in fun games is always looks like an int. I remember when he had to play against Gandhi and he played, I think it was Janna against Karma. And just
goes in, he dodges the hook somehow, Riot, what the hell was that? Can Rani get the Devour? No, she can't, it's a bit unfortunate. Oh, how is that not a stun?
Oh, I just went to the second stack back, so very unlucky for Rani, but they won the trade, so that's something.
It looks like the lane swap has happened, the famous lane swap of the 8 minutes and 50 seconds, where the Malphite goes to mid and the Silas goes to bot lane. It's a really nice way of playing around the team comp, especially after Malphite gets the kill on the Thresh. It's all part of the plan. All they need to do now is shut down the Twitch and the game's over. Albush tanking to it with no mana. I like the play so far from Albush. He's been by far the MVP.
He's doing something for the Steam Golden stats, so most damage taken or something. He's KDA player. Can you do? Oh, Bar just.
Oh, the ultimate goes in for Bauer! Veigar is low, in comes an Equitus to flash, it's countered by Cradden's flash, but the hook lands and the ultimate comes down! And Equitus picks up the kill, a fantastic return play from the really fed Veigar, who went Catalyst into Negatron Cloak.
You predicted it, Trigger. The lane swap was actually 200 IQ. Malphite still level 5 going to mid lane, getting the solo XP, hitting level 6, calling an Equitus to the mid lane, and just stalling on Cradden, who's now dead and misses a lot of the wave and the XP, but the dog picks up. Have you seen Slaking doing anything in this game, by the way?
I mean, he's got 2 assists, but granted, both of those assists were just ints from Aftershock Abuse, which is part of the plan, so don't take it away from them. So the answer is no. I mean, he's gone for the Sheen, which makes no sense. Just trying to help out his clear, but team Matt's an item. I think, really, he shouldn't be allowed to play any other games at all in VL due to this level of and fantastic play. Fantastic play.
Good job. Nice Sonic play. Nice. Also clapping there for my boy here. But you can't argue, like, Bramsh and Harshy are doing great work down in the bot lane.
I mean, it's true. I mean, Bramsh is definitely building the most optimal build here with the Berserker Greaves into the whatever fucking item that's called, the Vampiric Scepter into Build Water Cutlass. I can hover and find item names. EDC, by the way. He's definitely being the most effective member. All trolling aside. Oh, the hook nearly lands. But Arbush, he goes in, he lands all the abilities, it's a fantastic play, but he flashes onto Mr. Bramch, he's counting well, the shield comes in from the lantern, and he survives, can they turn it onto the Tetra, he gets the return kill against Harshy.
Oh, I think Ronnie could have also killed Bramch here, but really nice work. Barely winning the fight, although having a Twitch with 4 kills there. And now Equitus just presses R.
And this is what I say, he's got the Sheen, it's part of this Iceborne Gauntlet play. And it just works perfectly in the top lane for Equitus to get the kill, and then Rani obviously outplaying Slacking in the bot lane and picking up that kill, who is now arguably the most fed member on the team for Aftershock.
Bramsh pushing out this wave, but Malphite is here.
This is a big play. 700 gold shut down. Boya, he knows he wants it and he picks it up. This is all part of this play for the AP Malphite, who's building full damage, full health. Harshy, can he land the flay? He can, and it's fantastic from Harshy. He really got the kill on that one, and I'm just so impressed. I'm honestly just so impressed.
So good, actually. Like, Cool Crux are doing great work. Jonjo being really behind the scenes, but the action is all in bot lane, and now Silas is back in mid lane. They're trying to lane swap again, trying to punish the Twitch without the flash.
It makes a lot of sense. The Malphite ult is up. It's all about that play to take him down one more time. But Harshy, I think after this game, he shouldn't be allowed to play in VL anymore. Not because he's bad, but because he is actually too good. People thought Jimmy was smurfing. No chance. Look at this support.
Yeah, hitting the tongue lash here. Ronnie, hook just misses, but Silas is here and now they're going in on Harshy.
Fantastic flay. He does really well to bait him out long enough as a TP comes in for Delight. He can't get onto an Equitus because Rani with a fantastic Devourer and an Equitus gets away. Bramch is doing damage, but it's a fantastic knock-up from Malphite. Bramch is trying to kite away. And Arbush is on the backline trying to fight. He got Bramch kiting well, but he's taken down by the Malphite, who is honestly doing so good after the shutdown. Arbush goes in, he gets the stun. He's trying to get the Urgot ultimate onto Urgot himself, but Urgot gets the ultimate first, and it's a fantastic stun from Cradden. But Jonjo, he flashes forward, he gets the double bomb. Will Delight fall down? No, he won't, and here comes Slacking, but it's a fantastic play from an Equitus. This fight just won't end, and an Equitus gets the shutdown onto Urgot. Ronnie is trying to kite away from the Nasus, who's running kids down, but an Equitus is there to slow, and it's a double kill against the Nasus. This is a fantastic play so far. Ronnie saving the entire team fight, and Equitus comes in to clean up, and then it is now trying to take the Infernal Drake in style, but Harshy's here. He's back to full health after dying originally. It's all part of the Cool Crux' play to steal the Infernal Drake. Jonjo, he's not got a chance against Harshy. Bramch is coming in. The fight does not stop.
Holy, that fight lasted longer than Pax and Shell 1, and now it's not stopping. Like, everyone is back up again. Jonjo is probably dying here. With the Ignite, Bramsh is getting killed, and Team Cool Crux is probably also getting the Funnel Drake.
But here comes Arbush on the turn. Can he do something here? The Poison manages to get the Drake from Bramsh. He's trying to turn onto the Thresh. Fantastic flash. Ignite goes down. It's a hook from Harshy to keep himself alive, and Bramsh picks up the kill. Harshy is clean, bro. And the fight ends there.
Super good. He's actually like super well. And he should play that champ more often. It's definitely better than a Lester. And Harshy just saying, I can use from you, Arbush. Arbush really desperate, trying to get the kill on his former support, but now you know who carried the bot lane on 7 years, and now you know why they played so poorly in the past.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they go 1-1 in the first round of the Shell when Arbush is not playing, then Arbush comes in and they lose. I mean, it's obvious who was the carry in that lane, and poor Power Demon, that's all I can say about that one. He should have got the role in the first place.
Yeah. So Cool Crux, like, really ahead, like almost 2k here after 15 minutes. And now Morfight is back in mid lane. Aftershock Abuse is roll swapping back and forth.
I mean, the worst part about the Aftershock Abuse team is that they have only got one Aftershock. And you think, really, if you're going to play it properly, you'd pick 5.
True.
Although at the same time, do you really want to take Grasp off Zillion? Maybe it's too in if you don't. So, you know, you've got to understand that you do have to try hard in this game, which has so much at stake. And Equitus is top side. But in the meantime, red side turret, red team takes down blue turret.
Oh, you hate to see that. What was that hook in Equitus? Are you drunk? He missed the flash hook, and Urgot is just doing nothing. Just, alright, okay, you were here. Bye-bye.
I mean, all the Equitus has done this game is press R on low health targets. It's been really unimpressive, and I'm not impressed whatsoever with what he's doing. Poor Hawk, and look, he's not even peeling his for Jonjo, who's now going to go down because of it. And Equitus, this is awful. This is absolutely awful, and you don't even try and save your team.
What an Eagle player! Oh, poor Jonjo, actually.
See, this is why an Equitus actually beat me for most CS per minute. It's not because he's good, it's just because he's greedy. He doesn't care about the rest of his team, just steals all the CS for himself.
He's not playing for the team clearly here. And it doesn't pay off. It legit doesn't pay off.
I mean, he's just lucky that he's got Bauer on his team, because this guy is doing so much work so far.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like I think it was 2-4 Morfight or something. That was a nice drive-by.
Arbush trying to turn the fight, has to flash away, but Ronnie is there to the rescue, flashes away. That's how you save a flash. Devour then flash. I mean, it's just unfortunate that the Bauer missed the ult, just missed the ult. And it's unfortunate, really.
It was really close, though. It was really close. What I wanted to say, I wanted to give him prop, but now he just inted, so I don't know if that's justified anymore. Well, fun fact, like that the Morfight could 1v1 the Twitch before, although Twitch having like 7 kills now.
Well done, Equitus. You landed a stun on a stun target, and then you ulted another low health target again. Well done, Equitus.
He should play Syndra bot lane. It's definitely his playstyle, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Just sit there and press R. Look at that ulting walls. Of course, you're not going to give your more important members that CS, are you, Equitus? No, of course you're not. Of course.
I think Hyper is really unsatisfied with Laking's performance here. 1-4-3 on the dog in the jungle. And Triforce now going for the Cinderhawk jungle knight.
Oh, and it's another fantastic ultimate from the Malphite. Oh, no one. Arbush doing work. Ronnie saves Arbush. Oh, fantastic play. Fantastic play. Equitus, can he land it? Of course he can't, because that one actually took skill. But here comes the light in the mid lane. The double bomb misses, and Equitus walks straight into the baby cage. It's a close fight, and I think that was definitely won by Bauer. But there's the hook on the largest member of the team. Well done, Equitus. No flame.
Good job there. 1-for-1, so equal trade. All Morfight ult missing again. From my perspective, didn't hit the Twitch. So.
I mean, it literally hit nobody. It literally
Yeah,
hit
he
nobody.
just scored a goal. Like he just hit it in between Thresh and Twitch. So I don't know. Maybe wait, no. Man United is doing well now. They're like
Yeah.
on a 7-win streak, so I can't blame them. Unlucky.
But one thing I really do like is the fact that Malphite, who at the start went health and armor, has now sold his items and gone for the Luden's Echo, Sorcerer's Boots into Blasting Wand. I think
that's
it's really
what-
going to help his team. That
Yeah,
gold
that-
efficiency is what's going to make them win this game.
That's what you call adapting. You don't know. But
Second
Coolcrux getting
Infernal
for the
Drake.
second Infernal Drake, yeah. Definitely boost the damage. But you have Vigar and Twitch on your team, so good luck in late game.
It's all about whether Malphite can land that ultimate, though. It's going to one-bang kids. It is going to one-bang kids if he can land it.
Yeah, definitely decides also where we're going to rank him and where he's going to end up on which Pax team. I think purple is the main one and green is like the for fun squad, but I don't know. Arbush going in here.
Arbush going in. They're all trapped inside the baby cage, though. Delight's on the front line, and they can't do any damage to him. It's a fantastic play, and they can't do anything. But Jonjo trying to get on the back line, but it's a fantastic play from Bramch, who's shutting kids down, and Bauer can't get on the back line. Delight on Arbush. Jonjo with flashes over the wall to land the ultimate on him to keep him alive. The double bomb lands, and Arbush is coming in. Can he turn the fight? No, he can't, because Bramch and Harshy just go ham and take down and get the almost ace. Because obviously Bauer's too good to die.
Drigger, I don't know what to say. Bauer missed the Malphite ult again 3 times in a row. I don't know, he should stop zoning people and just hit the ult. That would help.
I think they are still just playing around this shutdown gold. Bramch now 1,000 shutdown gold.
Oh,
it's going to
yeah,
be big
true.
money. That's going to be a completed Banshee's Veil. Is that what Malphite's going for? That's going to be a big item. Oh, it's a fantastic hook from Harshy and Sierra and Equitus.
If you could choose who's getting the bounty gold from Twitch, who would it be?
I mean, based off Bauer's ultimate so far, you'd expect it to go to him. But I think it should really go to Rani, whose
Yeah,
item build is definitely going to do the most damage. And Bramch is okay. This is it. This is where Rani gets the shutdown gold. Lands the tongue lash.
Yes.
Decides not to auto attack
Oh.
and just runs away. But it's understandable because Slacking's there and she's
Yeah.
195 IQ.
And
She's not going to in.
such a coward, you can't even 1v1 Rani. I think that's
Nice
definitely
damage
a
from
1
Jonjo.
point. Yeah.
Let's just have a check on how many stacks Slacking has got so far. That's 51. 51 stacks so far.
51 in 22
21,
minutes.
22 minutes.
I call that word.
Really impressive so far. This is when Nasus tries to 1v5, but with 51 stacks. I can't imagine that being the case. Rani is clean. Not trying to stack the passive, but it's fine because Arbush is just killing kids, and it's great. In the meantime, what are Coolcrux doing? They're taking top tower.
Yeah, they're destroying buildings, so definitely not worth it, because as you know, kills are way better than macro stuff.
Agreed.
Maybe tower, baron, or drakes or whatever. So yeah, I think I'm sure Aftershock Abuse came ahead out of this trade.
I mean, I definitely agreed. They got the kill, and Coolcrux just inted by not taking the turret. But I think one thing you have to compliment them for is the fact they didn't go for the Baron. I think they really could have got baited by taking that Baron. They might have actually been able to take it, which obviously would have put them in a really bad situation. So I'm impressed with the fact they were too smart to be able to do that. I think that's LS for them again. But it's really nicely played from Bauer to pick up that kill, where Nequitous once again did nothing. I'm really impressed with that play there.
Good job. You know what I'm thinking about, if the teams know that Kraden rules apply, kind of. I say, because Kraden is in the game, so I want to see if they actually hit the Nexus. For those viewers who don't know Kraden rules, if you hit the Nexus, you lose immediately.
We may have to let them know, and by let them know, I mean let Aftershock Abuse know, so that obviously Kraden can enter his own rules. But it's a fantastic ultimate from Ronnie to get onto the backline. Jonjo misses both his bombs, but Ronnie's there to save. Oh, by throwing the Urgot back into the Baron pit. It's a fantastic play. Nequitous misses the hook, but Bramch is on the backline. Can he get them all down? He gets the double kill, and he's legendary. Of course he is, because he's a CNT member. Light trying to run him down. Nequitus manages to land a hook and go through the Veigar cage just in time. It's maybe the only good thing he's done all game. And Bauer being smart here. Don't let them go for the turrets. Just ult away. Oh, look at the damage. The full HP Malphite.
A nice flash. He's getting out. He delayed. Now he has to 1-1 branch, but he's backing off. Good job though. So Cool Crux can't get the Baron. Smart move by Bauer. And now Nequitus hooking harsh into the turret. Nothing happened so far. Branch is in the mid lane.
Fantastic hook there. And Branch is just dialing on kids again.
He's just right-clicking the enemies to death right at this point.
I mean, that takes skill.
Obviously, yeah.
He's learned from the best, which is DD. He's obviously slacking on his team, but he's learned from the best.
Try-harding custom games. Good shout out to Endeavor and DD here. Kraden's getting chased down, but I don't know.
Oh, it's a fantastic ultimate! Bram's gonna go down! Jonjo lands the bomb! He's still alive! The shield is not enough because Bauer's styling on kids once again! And Nequitus just picks up the kill on Kraden.
So surprising. That what one Morphedo is just the difference, you know? Of winning or losing the fight. In the meantime, Cool Crux got the third Infernal Drake. But yeah, Albish is going in now on Delight.
Delight has no mana. It's a fantastic heal. Jesus, his champion is stupid. Oh, and he gets revenge for the Urgot ult earlier. Well played from Arbush. Delight.
Good job, good
feels
job.
sad because he didn't have enough mana to ult.
Yeah. But now you have like 3 Infernal Drakes, bot lane and mid lane is pushing in. So just get the Baron and win the game, but don't hit the Nexus. As said, Kraden rules do apply here, apparently. We have here Aftershock Abuse now busy clearing out the waves. They can't do much, they don't have any access to their own jungle anymore. It all belongs to Bramsh and his boys. Now they have to push out top lane, just wait for the enemy team to get Baron, then do one Hail Mary and win the fight if Bao hits his ultimate, or lose the fight if he doesn't.
I think the most important thing that we can gather from this first 26.5 minutes is the CS lead, especially in the support role. That is over a 3 times amount. It's probably even higher, maybe even 4 times. I don't know. I can't do maths, as I said previously. Ronnie's doing fantastically in that lane. Even when you look at the other roles, like jungle, for example, slacking is almost double, but it's not even double. Ronnie's so far ahead, and you've got to give her credit because that takes some work, especially considering how well Harshi's played this game.
Yeah, definitely. Harshi's really good at this game. Good performance, but Ronnie's just outshining him with the 55 CS. And now Harshi flashing away, hitting the hook on an Equitos, but no follow-up, so the ADC for Team Elite gets to live another day.
The Malphite ult on Bramsh, that's what we're looking for in these fights. A lot of cooldowns are being used on this fight. Arbush gets the Nasus ultimate, it'll be interesting to see what that one looks like. There it is. This is absolutely mental. Delight pops the Righteous Glory, and Nequitus looking for a flank. The Malphite ult is still on available. I was going to say on cooldown, but that's exactly what I didn't want to say.
Off cooldown, you mean?
Off cooldown. I do mean that one.
So, Cool Crux pushing in mid lane, but they are not keen on pushing any further. Just really scared, I guess, but obviously, Malphite ult is still up. Ronnie just used the Devour to get a Nequitus in position to miss a hook.
Bramsh is trying to flank around the backside. He's on to Jonjo, but Bauer ults on, but on the backside, Delight is trying to go into Arbush. Will Bramsh survive? He is because of Harshi's fantastic hook, but Arbush, he gets down Delight, but Kraden's still alive, and Nequitus trying to turn on him. This fight is being fought on 2 fronts as Bramsh takes down Jonjo, who ults himself to survive, and Nequitus runs away from Kraden. Bramsh is back on Jonjo after the respawn, but the E away. This is fantastically played. Kraden trying to run down Ronnie. Is he going to get the kill? This stun comes down, which means he's bound to get it. And there it is, the kill for Kraden. Fantastically played from both sides.
A massive flank from Bramsh here. And Harshi hitting the crucial hook. Bramsh almost dying to the Malphite again because he hit his ult. But Harshi is the life cut here. And now he's just killing people left and right. Ronnie just said, Kraden, you're off the team. Because he killed her just in the jungle at the wolf camp. Definitely understandable here. They're getting on the next turrets now. One is down, second to follow. But
No, they're all onto Branch! He's gonna go down! The hook misses! This is all what we needed because of the speed up from Jonjo helps Bauer get the kill. Harshy, will he go down to Arbush? Yes, he will. The flash from Bauer onto Cradden. He's gonna get the kill. Slacking's on Baron. What are you doing? Bauer's gonna get another kill in the team fight.
Slacking, what are you
Fantastically played.
doing? Don't play for the macro stuff. You're getting punished here. Jonjo missing both his bombs.
The Iceborne Gauntlet is going to be clutch in this team fight. Don't forget about the Iceborne Gauntlet. Ronnie ult comes down with Arbush. This is a huge turn. The ult gets body blocked by Ronnie, so she can't get the kill onto Arbush. Slacking still doing work, but the Devour onto Delight to do the health damage. And no one goes down.
Yeah, sadly. I expected at least one kill here, but everyone is too tanky. But I don't know what Slacking did there, just doing the Baron while everyone in his team is dying. And we have a CC Rod portal block that stuff. Oh, it's Jonjo, obviously. Who would have known? Obviously.
It's part of the Iceborne Gauntlet tactics.
Yeah,
that you
well,
have.
what do you expect now? He has Iceborne Gauntlet, he has Mercs, he has CC Rod. What is his next item?
Well, if it wasn't Righteous Glory, I think he's in. He's played it really well so far in the item builds, and that's why he's got the most assists on his team. He just needs to make sure that he gets that additional movement speed in the Righteous Glory to make sure that he is basically unrun away from a bull, which is also English.
I respect that Albush still sits on his Doran's ring 31 minutes into the game. Definitely high value item right there. Everyone knows that Doran's ring is a late game game changer.
I mean, it is, but I don't think it's as much of a late game changer as a Hunter's Talisman on an Equitus. But the fight looks like it's about to come off. Bauer is not there yet. Righteous Glory popped by Delight. An Equitus is on the back line, but he's going to get caught by Delight. Manages to get over to the wall. Can Bauer get onto Branch once again? That's what these team fights are all about. He doesn't have Flash, but he does have Ignite. This is all down to one last team fight. Who's going to take it?
Moving down to bot lane now as a unit. Brams sitting behind them, maybe trying to go for another flank. We have to...
Two-man stun.
stun.
The W comes down, but lands on no one.
Too slow. We're too slow. Hook lands here on the right. But let's see, nothing is happening. I think Cool Trucks are just waiting for mid lane and top lane to be pushing in.
Ronnie's trying to run kids down, but she might get punished for it. No, because it's part of the Jonjo bait. The double stun is down on top. Slacking just one bangs. Arbush takes the Nasus ult, is trying to get onto them. Bauer still has ultimate, but Bramsh is attacking him on the backline. The Veigar stun comes in, but Bauer turns it around with the ultimate. Has he got enough damage? No, he doesn't, but the Ignite is down. Kill, and the heal comes in to keep him alive. On the flip side of the fight, Slacking is bonking
What
on
is that
kids,
heal?
but Arbush, not enough heal to survive as Slacking bonks on at least 3 people there.
Oh, Hashi hit them out. They're hitting Nexus. They're hitting Nexus.
Oh, no.
Ah.
I mean, they lost. They were playing so well.
Technically, they lost. They have Cradden on the team. They should know better. Hate to see that. But maybe... Oh, wait. PayPal donation... Wait, I mean, official ruling still won, obviously. Not because of certain
okay.
PayPal donation. Yeah, I just checked the rules. Just checked the rule book. If you hit the Nexus after 30 minutes, it doesn't count anymore, apparently. And therefore, Cool Crux won the game.
Well played. Well played.
Well played.
So I've got to ask, Impress, it's been a tough game. It was hard fought. Both teams were neck and neck. It came down to the last hit on the Nexus for both teams. Baron, close both ways. A lot of intense fights around those neutral objectives. It was close. But in those fights, in those intense macro and mechanical plays, who stepped out among the rest as the best in this game?
Siblancer was slaking. He played. He scaled. His goal was to scale, and then you could see in the last team fight he outdueled Arbush on Silas. He just smacked his head, and therefore he won the game. So definitely slacking here. MVP 100%.
Impossible to disagree with you. Impossible to disagree with you. Slacking, you have now got the MVP role ×2 in VL community. We'll make sure that happens. Well played. Well played to both teams, but Slacking especially.
All right. That was the first game, so Cool Crux going into the finals of the... we don't even have a name for that trigger. What is the tournament called?
You put me on the spot here. It's called Valanth League Beta Tournament, sponsored by Alpha Team Centurion. That's what it's called.
Ah, okay. Apparently. Shout out to Aspirin here if they're watching. We are waiting for sponsorship here.
It's needed.
All right. I think I don't know. I don't have any sign from Travis, so we just keep on talking.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can just keep talking, wait for the next game. I've got an invite from Tazzy. I don't know what that's to.
I've invited Travis as well. Just jumping right into the next game. Although we have to wait a few minutes to give Travis some time to sort out overlays, but that is no biggie. So, brief preview on the game, on the following game now, Drigger. We have, let me check. On the one side, we have Team Face Check. It's on the red side with Kiz in top lane. Then I think it's Tabe in jungle, Florio in the mid lane, Luke as ADC, and Forbidre as support. Then the other name, I can't remember. I have to look it up. But definitely Dan. Oh no, Tabe is on the blue side team. Wait, who's? Let me check. I don't want to int. Give me 1 second.
Just him, bro. Do a Mr. Brampton, just him. It's fine.
All right. I don't hit my WQ combo on Alistair, and therefore I'll say Team Face Check is on the red side. Luke, Kiss, Tazzy, Spring, and Florio, and Big Brains. I don't have a big brain, so obviously I couldn't remember. We have Dan, Blazing Midnight, Oscar, Tabe, and Alex Sweet.
It's going to be a good game. I do have a very important question to answer. I need to answer who is the best admin and why is he super cold. And it's ice. It's ice, and he's super cold because of the name. And I'm sorry, impressed, but after recent events, and by recent events, I mean your entire reign as head admin in VL, it just couldn't go to you. So Ice, congratulations. You've got.
Congratulations, Ice. You're actually the best admin who's doing nothing.
Well played, Summoner. Well played. But in regards to this game that's coming up, we saw what one CNT member could do. Now we've got two CNT members. It's already over.
So I'm rooting for the other team then, because otherwise it would be too boring. Actually, you have Spring and Kiss CNT members. On the other side, you have 0 Centurion members. We have a lot of kind of new names, or at least people who aren't that known in the community, I assume. But let's see how good they will perform in this super serious game, which is coming up here in VL. So
let's have Travis play some music while he gets his thing ready. And we'll be right back, boys. We'll be right back. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
I'll do. If I'm not back, then being kidnapped, and I will hand the league over to I don't know, Harshi.
Makes sense.
See you in a bit.
wish it on my enemy. I will never let them get the best of me. And I will never run out of my energy. And I will never stop. Nah, I will never stop. Gotta give it everything I've got. Yeah, I will never stop. Now I'm in the spot. They say I'm getting hot, so like it or not, I will never stop. Yeah, got 'em shook to the core. Know I'm making moves, I ain't never getting bored. Anything is possible, I've seen it all before. And even if they win the battle, know I'm about to win the war. Yeah, it's going down, I'm about to shake the Coliseum. When it comes to shocking, now I'm popping off, I know you see it. Really, I don't need a trophy, give it to you, let you keep it. If you wonder why I push it day and night, then y'all been sleeping out. Nah, I will never stop. Gotta give it everything I've got. Yeah, I will never stop. Now I'm in the spot. They say I'm getting hot, so like it or not. Cover me, I'm going in. There and back again. Knocking at the door, I really think it's time to let them in. No more waiting in the wings. You're blowing in the wind, and if you think I'm giving up, you should think again. Unleash the beast mode. I'm the cheat code. Thought the game was finished, nah, I'm the sequel. I am the one now. Y'all finito. Everything I want is in my reach, so I will never stop. I will never stop. Gotta give it everything I've got. I will never stop. Now I'm in the spot. They say I'm getting hot, so like it or not, I will never stop. Stop, no, never stop. I will never stop. No, never stop. I will never stop. No, I will never stop. I will never stop. No, I will never stop. I will never stop. I will
I am the eye of the storm inside. I am silent and strong, just waiting for the right moment to strike. Coiled like a cobra.
Hello and welcome to the second game. It's Team Big Brain on the blue side versus Team Face Check. Oh, but the logo, we just discussed it in the break, looks like a green/weed version of a brain. What do you reckon, Trigger, here?
I mean, it is true. One brain is powered by electricity, but also some kind of plug that's in the back of that one. One by marijuana. And if we know what's had a bigger influence over the use of today, it's marijuana. So as much as these guys need electricity, I think they need the weed more. And I think that's why Red Side are going to win.
It's kind of political, though, Trigger. On the one side, you have the industry, and the other is just back to the roots, nature, healthy environment. So that is actually deciding where mankind is going to go. What's the better option for our future?
You've kind of changed my mind now, because one's like a brain made out of meat, and one's a brain made out of plants, and fuck veganism, bro. Do you know what I mean? So
it's either industry versus ecology, or you have like meat versus vegan. So much is actually a lot of meanings here in that game.
This is a bigger battle than Conservative versus Labour, than Democrats versus Republicans. This is basically going to decide the world's politics for the rest of eternity. This is, will weed get legalized? Find out within the next 30 to 40 minutes. That's just about
Or maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. On the left side you have Brexit, on the right side you have Brexit, so who's going?
Let's go.
Let's go. I think teams are ready. We are ready. We can jump right into champion select instead of babbling around some nonsense bullshit here.
Bans are important. Bans are important. Will they spell something out, or will they take away some of these big picks?
No, I think Big Brain. They're hinting that they should have banned Maokai, Ivan. What other nature champions do we have?
I mean,
Maybe Hackerin because of Horse and Freedom and whatever stuff. But apparently they're not following the plan. Do they have a coach? Let's see.
well, we know Florian's a Lux one trick. We know Blades of Midnight's a Diana one trick. So it's kind of boring ban so far. Lee Sin from Tezzy. I mean, there's no way Tezzy can play Lee Sin, but that's fine. I respect it. It's probably just going to spring in the bot lane because man's clean. So they're doing a lot of scouting for this one.
Yeah, definitely more tried. I respect that. The previous game was just running it down mid, and I don't like that. I want to see a 40, 50-minute game full scaling. I want to have Sivir versus Caitlyn or Tristana or whatever. No big plays, just battle it out. Who gets more CS? And the Veigar, who was definitely a power pick in Kraden's hands in the last pick. And see, Florio is also Haven starting mid laner. Kraden is the sub, so it just makes sense to ban the Veigar.
I mean, obviously, when we saw how well Kraden performed, it's kind of obvious how good Florian's going to be, and it's a smart ban.
Oh, they're taking a page out of Harshy's playbook, picking up the Thresh. Let's see if Oscar is just as good as Mr. Tech Support on the Hook champion.
I mean, it was the champion, sorry, that single-handedly won the early game, and that allowed the late game champions to scale and win the late game. But Kiz locks in his Yasuo. Let's go, boys.
Because he doesn't get to play that. He doesn't get to play that on Centurion, right?
That's right. No scrim leaks. No scrim leaks. He definitely doesn't go like 11-2 on his champion.
Wait,
Ouch.
was it a bot? Did he play against bots or?
Well, Centurion Academy bots. What's the difference?
Oh, yeah, I can't tell. Although Centurion Academy performed better than the main team in Shell 2, so what is the... So you can judge yourself what kind of... maybe it's beginner bots, Centurion main team, and the Academy team is intermediate bots. Carthus Jungle, this is legit tryhard. So is the Heimerdinger mid lane pick. Maybe mid lane, I don't know.
And the Syndra for Florian. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, what I want to see is a Thresh top. Thresh top. It would be really hard into the Astro, but it would be hype as anything to see.
What about a Thresh AD bot lane?
Ooh.
Stormrazor into Rapid Fire or whatever, and just go for full crit.
Oh, that's nice. Just big one bang, full after the static shiv, rapid fire cannons, and then get your Trinity Force, because why not? Get rid of the Malphite.
And the Malphite, good pick. We saw what Bar could do on that champion, so don't give it to anyone here who has fingers.
I mean, obviously, because if that ult lands, they win the team fight.
Yeah, you could literally see it. Like the AP Malphite, if you hit the ult, Twitch was almost dead. You just need like one auto or something. So
Irelia ban, big respect. And 2 knockups being banned from the side of Big Brain, just to make sure that Face Check don't get that Yasuo combo.
Vladimir. Alright, I don't know where that is going. Could be bot lane.
Yeah, could be Carthus bot. No, it can't be Carthus bot. Yeah, must be Vladimir bot. Just full AP with Yasuo doing AD damage.
Volibear, alright. Oscar just single-handedly won the draft here with the Volibear pick. He got massively buffed. He's doing percentage damage on airborne targets now. How you want to counter that?
Well, I mean, you just can't. You just can't. That Volibear is going to single-handedly 1v5. Even with the Shen pick, he can 1v6. It doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. There is no scaling on the side of Face Check anymore because of the Volibear. Best early game champion. Best late game champion.
I'm calling it now. Pentakill. Wait, how do you call if someone gets like a 10-man kill or something?
A Deca kill? I don't fucking know.
Deca kill or whatever. He's just doing 2 pandas in a row. The Volibear. Hopefully he's going Righteous Glory to Trinity Force just to smash little kids here. And I want to see Oscar performing really, really well.
I mean, I can only expect it. What I do like, though, is Alex Swede taking a page out of Reckless's book and picking the Canon AD carry. This is a Thresh top into the... Wait. They're baiting that swap, surely. Surely Yasuo is not the jungler.
If Kiz doesn't play Yasuo, that can't be real.
That's the most beta thing I've ever seen ever. There's 10 seconds to the last swap. Kiz, you're actually kicked off Centurion if you don't pick Jad. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Good. So looking at the lanes, Thresh versus Yasuo. Who's got it?
If Thresh needs to get to his items, if he has Storm Razor, I think he's just out damaging Yasuo. What, like, Yasuo's not even a serious champion. What should he do against Thresh?
Makes sense. If he tries to Eon him, interrupts with the flay, it's
Yeah. No counterplay possible, right?
no counterplay.
Then Karthus Jungle, who's a really, really good pick. So I don't know about that. Heimer versus Syndrome. That is going to be an interesting matchup, but I'll give it to Blazing Midnight because he's embracing the meme, or the name rather, being on team Big Brains and picking up the Heimerdinger.
Yeah, of course. Picking the guy with the biggest brain in the entirety of League of Legends. It's got to be. It's got to be. But Syndra obviously can W Heimer turrets, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So, and then the bot lane is going to be Cannon Volibear versus Vladimir Shen. And as I said, Volibear is just going to 1v9. Definitely hyping up my man Oscar here. I want to see how he's doing. Love me some Volibear. I'm afraid of like the incoming changes because he's getting a rework. Sadly, I think Volibear is definitely a top tier champion in every role possible. I don't understand why Riot is going to give him a rework.
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of crazy the fact that at the end of every game he has the most kills, the most assists, the least deaths, the most AD damage, the most AP damage, the most CS. It's just uncounterable. Even the most damage received, and yet he never dies. It's
too tanky, bro. Too tanky.
One thing that does disappoint me is the fact that Oscar has taken Flash rather than Ghost, and Ignite rather than Cleanse. That's just the two things that really does get under my skin here.
Nobody's perfect, Riga.
That is true. That is true.
So, yeah.
Even I lost a game, do you know? So it's
how is that related to the statement "nobody's perfect"? I know, like there are people like Oscar who are close to perfect. I would say 9.5, and there are people like you, Riga. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm minus 9.9, so like I'm close to being perfectly awful.
Yeah, you're good at that. You're good at being awful.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Is the Centurion bias finally over?
Tune
in next time, boys.
Tune in next. As I said, I have to pick a new team because being anti-Centurion is kind of boring now. And yeah,
it's too popular. Russ has already taken that role. He's already Centurion's #1 hater.
Wait, who's Russ? Irrelevant person, I guess.
Yeah, just a team elite coach, kind of doing nothing.
Wait, they have a coach with that draft? Oh.
Wait, what do you mean? On jungle Thresh support is clean.
Well, I'm not going to say anything because admins will ban me. But yeah,
makes sense.
Now we are hopping into the game. I want to see a level 1 fight again. They have to Thresh. Dan is definitely going to hit the hook, and I'll predict that maybe it's even Karthus who's going to die at level 1. Oh, Dragon Trainer Heimerdinger. That's a nice skin.
That is a nice skin. That is a nice skin. Heinen Thresh again. We saw that it single-handedly carried last game.
Yeah. So, Trigger, same question again. Quick maths. Who's going to win the skin game here?
So, 1, 2, 3 on the top side, and then 5 on the bot side. So, provided my maths is correct,
yeah.
red side should win.
All right. You're just saying that because there are 2 Centurion players.
Since when am I not biased?
Yeah. So Dan saying in chat, imagine tryharding. It's a fun stream. I don't know. Where's that fun stream? Can you link me?
I think it's on.
Maybe it's on
Twitch
TV / Weeps United 1.
That's the one. That's the
one.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, fleet footwork on Thresh. I think that's okay. I legit don't know what you go on AD Thresh. Fleet footwork does make a bit of sense if you want to have some survivability in lane. But other than that, the electrocute on Jax, that is definitely big balls from Tabi here.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'd like to see the Dark Harvest on the Thresh. And if you're going to go for the one-shot potential, just take the one-shot potential of the Dark Harvest. Half health, boom, 1-0, or you're dead. But, you know, he can if he wants to.
Oscar is actually disappointing. He didn't go for the Predator.
Maybe it's part of the support meta of the Volibear. I mean,
Maybe.
This guy is already picking Captain Volibear. Like, he is the captain of this team. He knows what he's doing. He's going to lead
Yeah.
this team to victory with the Aftershock.
Oh, we see stack here. Team Face Check is not face checking anything, so they're not living up to their name. Playing really passive, warding the top entrance brush in bot side river.
Nice flash,
Ooh.
nice flash, nice flash, nice
Oh.
flash. Oh, this is good. This is good. Kiddles gets shown. Will he get hit by the stun? Yes, he will, but Thresh isn't there. Look, and Volibear's clean.
Wait!
Alex Reed. But the Q from Kiddles. And oh, he turns it around. It's
That was actually too super. Like the strat was good. Must have been Hypo who's putting out that strat. Oscar probably shot called there.
yeah,
But Vladimir just having luck, massive luck.
yeah.
OP champion.
Dan did really well to not go for the Vladimir there and zone the rest of the team to allow that kill to potentially happen. And really, it was just luck. Just luck. Right, God's on his side that game.
Oh, very unlucky. I would have. Oscar knows someone else, but he doesn't need it to kill all the enemies. And Heimer pushing here in mid lane. Let's see how the lane will go. Kalfis just finished his blue buff, and Shen has to back away already.
Really nicely played. Taunt level 1 gives the added pressure in lane for the level 1 with the cannon and Volibear, the best combo in bot lane.
Yeah, definitely. Also, we just briefly saw how Dan is out trading. But there's the flip. But just taunting away. Forward. Good job here.
Nice trade though. Volibear really showing what he's got in this lane. By
Yes,
just
level 1 power spike until level 8 power spike, so what can you do?
it's true. It's true. Already forcing Shen to burn a pot. It's just part of the aggressiveness of this lane.
Oh.
Forces the
cool
pull
already.
and still gets the damage. This Ascara.
Nice! He's so good on the champion. Well, why did he pick Alistair and Shell too?
Karthus coming into mid lane, blazing midnight. Dodges the stun. No, he doesn't dodge the stun. And one more Q from Karthus. It lands, and Florian gets the last auto attack to get the kill. Nicely played. Blazing Midnight still has flash.
Yeah, dying before he's saving it for the next team fight.
Makes sense.
Just
Makes sense.
scaling for late game. That it worked out in the last game, so why shouldn't it? Nice play. And then I
Playing
think
him
he
into
won
the
the trade. He won the trade. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. Playing him into minions, gets the extra minion damage, and obviously the auto too. But here comes Tabe. There is no minions. He flashes away. The stun still lands. The wind wall is not good enough. and he
Wait, that
crashes
actually
with the
what?
kill.
He's smurfing. That play was crucial. So Jax could get off the stun here and killing Kiss, who is now behind an XP in lane. He's pinged to the lane, but really nice gank from Tabe here, and super well played from Dan. Good job, buddy.
Utilising the red buff and CC, making sure the final stun lands, and that last bonking auto. That's what I like to see. Ascari going in, gets a flip onto the Shen, taunts away, but it's not going to be enough against the Volibear, who tanks a tower shot just because he can. And it's a fantastic trade from the side of Big Brain. Karthus coming in.
Karth is here now, but what should he do? He's slowing, but they don't have any CC.
Shen has flash taunt available, but is not in range as Alex Tweed gets some nice trade and damage as he peels backwards. Well played.
Super nice, and you see Volibear actually doing work. Like Vladimir and Shen have to play really passively, using their abilities just to get out, don't get flipped into there, flip back, and then feed away from the big Ferelio bear, whose name is Oscar.
Nice stun from Florian, gets a lot of damage off there and pops the electrocute. Really showing Blazing Midnight who's boss in this lane. Could be hyped for the potential matchups that we see later on in the split. But Florian, definitely the best mid laner in the league.
Yeah, definitely, by far. For the next power ranking, I'll give him maximum amount of points. Just because of his performance right now in the first 5 minutes of this super serious VHL in-house game.
Forces both the taunt and the pull away Asgard doing really fantastic. Really, really fantastic in this lane.
It's super easy for Alex Sweet here to get lane priority with this insane support. But to be honest, he's playing a broken champion.
Oh yeah, it is true. We can't praise him too much when he just kind of wins in champ select.
Yeah.
I think the fact that the weird brush face check team didn't ban the volley bear was just disrespectful, and they deserve to lose because of it. It's that level of egotism that we just aren't allowing in VL anymore.
meat. All right. So Vladimir looks like he just plays the water try brush. Kind of boring now at the moment. Kind of stale here. Nothing happening. Tabi counter jungling, but Karth is on the opposite of his jungle. Going back. And Oscar, when is he going in again? Just wait for the man to run it down.
Kiz is maybe one more wave from 6. Actually, on this wave he'll hit 6. Maybe he'll go for the all-in top side. That's something to look out for as Tabe's mid.
Yeah, he's one wave probably away from 6. He's one death away from tilt. That's what I can say. And Oscar, just fearing the Shan away. Tabi's going in on Florio, but can't do much here.
He's got no mana. Most likely won't get a kill here.
Yeah.
Just doing really well there, Tabi, to steal as much experience as possible from the Heimerdinger, making sure that
taxes.
Big brain. You gotta get all the money. That's part of the game.
Super efficient here. Big brains doing some good work. Florian pushing out with 0 mana. He's just back to get Berserker boots. And Tabe, after his successful gank top lane, didn't manage to do anything again, just farming here.
Luckily, we get to see another Infernal Drake, as well as the copious amounts that we saw last game. So it's gonna be hyped to see these fights. Jax versus Karthus. Surely something can happen here. Surely they've got vision. Volley Bear's here. Volley Bear's here. The flash, the stun. Karthus is gonna fall down. They've got no flash still.
Oh no! Unlucky. But good job there securing Scuttle Crab. Definitely worth burning 2 flashes. Oh, plus they got the Karthus flash. So that's something.
And they're going to get the Infernal Drake from it. It's really nicely played. Ascari's pressure in that play was what forced the Karthus to flash, which is what allows them to get the Drake. It is big brain. That's what they are, the big brain.
Yeah, then even securing the Infernal Drake as the top laner without TP, having global pressure here, and that Karthus ult just for the Steam Golem stats.
And the heal is nice from Blazing Midnight. P on me misses the hook as a minion gets in the way. Florio, can he 1v2? He's not got ultimate available. The Ignite comes down, but it's not going to be enough as Tabe comes into the lane. But Kiss, just farming top. Just continuing to get that CS lead.
Yeah.
As, ooh, that was close.
Very, very close. And now bot lane also pushing in Valamir. Already back, so he won't miss any single minion here. If he knows how to CS.
Misses one.
Misses one.
1 out of 1. 2 out of 3. He's doing well. Oh, look at this. Fantastic CSing.
Oh, beautiful.
Spring helps him get the last ones. Ah, oh, Kiddles. That was beautiful. Beautiful CSing.
Some nice synergy going on there. Oscar playing the brush game. Oh, what a nice hook, actually. But is he ulting? No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's just taking a trade, gets a Conqueror proc, and gets out of there. Beta. Should have hooked. Should have taken Ignite.
Yeah.
Ascari goes in. Oh, the bait.
He wants to bait out like the pool or the taunt, so he can fully commit. Definitely understand. Nice stun from Cannon. Serious damage. Also, I think what is Dan building? He's going for the Ghost Blade.
Yeah, or it could be that the more viable Essence Reaver on Thresh, which we know is a fantastic first item.
Yeah, obviously. Let's see. I'm just typed for the 80th Thresh and obviously the Volibear support, who went for Swifties because of the Karthus slow and what else slows here?
Blazing Midnight does have ultimate. One ultimate rocket combo will kill the Syndra.
Yeah. Flash forward and hit him with your rockets. He doesn't have flash, so definitely going to hit, but barrier, so he won't get the kill. I guess Oscar is roaming. like a good support, getting some pressure, threatening the enemy mid lane now.
Oh,
Oh, he's been spotted.
the slow game. The slow game we expected, and the slow
Yeah.
game we wanted. The flash!
exactly.
The bombs! And he just barrier and sidesteps. Big brain, low mechanics. It's unfortunate from Blazer Midnight.
Yeah. No summons on Florian now. I hope. Okay, even Tabby can roam to mid lane.
Scara, nice interrupt. Nah, this is beautiful, but the ult comes down. It's a nice bait. It's a nice bait. They're just going to wait for it to run out. Oh, fantastic. And there's the stun. And there's the stun. And there's the damage. Ascari pops the ultimate. And he's going to go on to the Vladimir. Pops the ignite. In comes the cannon with the heal from Vladimir. It's fantastic for both of them. And he gets the kill. Tabe jumps under the turret, though. He jumps under the turret and dies.
Yeah, he wanted to interrupt the Karthus as well, probably. Also got the kill, but super good from our resident Volibear main. Sorry, Rani, but Oscar is my man now. Nice engage, baited out the pool, and then just fully committed with the cannon ult. Big bite to kill him, and double kill for the bot lane of Big Brains.
Fantastic play. Fantastic play. Florian closely going down in the mid lane too. And obviously Tabe jumping under the turret against the Karthus, which maybe could have saved them in the bot lane. But I think it was a good play all right from Big Brain. They're definitely using the head so far. But with the aggressiveness and the egotism of face check, they're bound to face check a bush at some time and get a pentakill. So that's what we are waiting for. That is their strength. That is how they got their name.
So Drago, what do you reckon? Who's scaling better here in this game? Then doing some serious damage here. Now should
Kiss goes in with the ultimate. The ignite goes down. He doesn't want to face check in that instance, and by face check I mean tower dive. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You're looking at scaling and you're looking at P on me. You're looking at Thresh. You're looking at the one-shot potential of this champion. It's got to go to him. It's going to be that kind of situation where with the volley bear in front of him, he's just going to be free hitting kids, one banging each person with the E passive. It's already over. I think the fact that he got that first blood was kind of the cherry on top. And Ascari 1-0-1, the best KDA on the team Big Brain, undoubtedly, was obvious. But the fact he's doing it shows that it's a strong performer.
They are. How scared Luke and Forbidre here, but they have to be. Although nice vision, if you look at the minimap, Team Face Check doesn't want to face check, placing some nice red at the bottom jungle. And now Tab is going in top lane, but he won't get much. Oh, almost. Oscar, good job, buddy. Keep it up. Although I think, like, longer fights, Team Face Check will win, but it doesn't matter if you just get one shot by a Volibear or a Thresh. So, good luck having an extended fight.
They have the most AD champions to the side of Big Brain. They thought about it. They already had it planned, but in comes Ascari. He pops him in with speed. The flash is beautiful. The taunt comes in, but I don't think it's going to be enough as Ascari pops the Thunderclaws. The Vladimir ult goes in. Alex Sweet has to jump away as camera goes. Oh, the ultimate from Florio gets the kill. That was close. That was close.
Now we have some action here. Good job. Florio getting the solo kill, extending his lead. That's why he's the starting mid laner for arguably one of the best teams in RL in Haven, and Drigger can confirm that, otherwise he would just embarrass his own organization.
Of course, the only reason Centurion lost is because they lost to the best team. That's the only reason. Centurion Academy got lucky, and then 100 Cobra got lucky. It's just the tournament means nothing. It just means nothing.
This means
the final
everything.
Was played straight away.
This means everything, Drigger here. This game. And Alex Sweet with the best Reckless impression, and I don't mean 2019 Reckless Spring Split, I mean 2017.
Oh, it's clean! It's clean! Kiz popping off, the hook misses, Kiz, he misses, it's not clean, he misses the tornado, Tabe gets the kill on Tezzy, but the camera goes down, the Karthus ult comes in, it's bound to get the kill, the fight is continuing in the bot lane, can he get the stun on Vladimir? Yes he can, has he got enough damage? The heal comes in, what the hell ability was that? I don't know. Oh, is he Hextech?
Protocol, yeah.
Yeah, kept him alive, it was nice, Alex Sweet. If only Ascari was there. The Volibear would have carried the team fight, but let's see, tries to do it by himself. You
can't have 5 Oscars in your team.
It's sad. It is. But I mean, it does give Team FaceCheck a chance. We saw how Kiss was able to turn around the gank earlier. Nice counter gank from Tezzy.
Yeah.
Good play from them. You've got to give them credit where it's due, and they have now got first turret in the top side.
Also, nice knockup from Kiss, hitting both enemies just to delay and give Tazzy some time to come in and deal some serious damage. Also, first turret goes to Team FaceCheck. Big brain answers with the bot lane turret themselves.
Nice stun again from Foreman in the mid lane. And the ultimate comes down, but it's a nice stopwatch. Heimerdinger was fully prepared. After last time he died, with still having heal up, he thought, I don't want to use heal still. I'll just buy the stopwatch. And it's a nice play. Florian, low on mana again, but Tabe refusing to gank this lane. But Tazzy looking to come in on the side.
Never gank a losing lane.
Fans are slow. Tabe's coming in though, but just walks through the slow. But Oscar is coming in!
Oscar.
This is the play!
He baited out the TP. What an insane player. Byron, how did you get that play? Like, did you pick him up from Reddit? Now, nice.
Fantastic slice in Maelstrom. It looks like he's going to win the fight. Florian's run out of mana. And Kears cannot do anything on the backside. And Ascari just solo winning another team fight. He falls, but just to give them a chance.
Yeah, he's just tanking one for the team here. Definitely a team player.
Nice hook from Fan! The double play! But Spring gets the ton. It's not going to be enough as Tabe takes the kill. Fantastic from Beyond Me. Threshers in these games have been clean as he's 3-1 and 2.
First Harshy and now Dan. I didn't expect that Thresh so overperforming. Could be a top tier pick now in the following weeks of VL. Just get rid of all the Broms and definitely the Alistairs, because you can't play them. You can't play the champion rather. Just get yourselves on a good, nice hook champion like the Thresh.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see Hensai Haven versus 7 Deadly Sins. As another hook lands from Dan, not taking it, he's just showing off, boys.
Yeah,
he's just
showing flexing. He's just flexing. I don't care if you come, I just hook you and then go straight away because you're not worth my time. Look at this Heinen skin here.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Question is now, who's going to be the bigger carry between Dan and Florian? Two Hensai Haven players really stepping up in this game. This is why they are the best team. We saw how well Rani played last game. Unfortunately, she was against Mr. Branch. And obviously, it evened out a little bit. But with two Hensai Haven players on the opposite team, who's going to be the biggest difference maker?
I think it's kind of equal because Stormraze is now finished. For Dan, and on the other side you have the Ludens for Florio. But let's put it this way: does Team FaceCheck have a Volibear support on their side?
They don't. They don't. That is true.
There you have your answer. There you have your answer. So we see now Aram here, kind of. Almost hitting a stun.
Yeah, just force, just keep for, let Kids split push it, and then just lose bot turret for free. I do like the plan from Team FaceCheck there. Ascari dodging the stun, flashing on the Syndra. Tabby tries to flash it, but Florian's flash away was enough. The red buff is coming down, but it's not going to be enough as Ignite gets popped too. Florian fantastically survives using both summoner spells. Plays a midnight, could learn a thing or two.
Oh, unlucky. Nice effort though. Nice try, nice try. They still get bot lane turret. Somebody has to answer top lane now. They weren't on the same page, they didn't focus the same target otherwise. Oscar with the big plays again.
Bot turret goes down, Vladimir comes to answer. Kiz is not close at all to taking a top turret and is about to get collapsed on by the Jax and the Thresh. There is no minions for Kiz to play through. The stun doesn't land, but it's enough damage with the massive auto attack from Beyond Me. And Kiz just had no chance. He's in him, boys. Yeah,
he was off guard, he was really greedy. He thought, alright, Alex Sweet is getting a bot lane turret, I have to do something, otherwise I'm just giga useless. But he overstayed, and Jax and Thresh caught him off.
Team Macro, Team Big Brain, they're showing true to their name here, and it's fantastic. And Florian, the heal comes in, but Inco, it's a fantastic chain of play and throw from the Volibear and Thresh. It's the two best champions on the team really popping off, and they pick up the Rift Herald, despite the fact that Carthage still killed Florian. Fantastic play from Team Big Brain. Amazing
here. Oscar and Dan really stepping up with the Thresh and the Volibear pick respectively. You have 3-1-4 for Dan, has 1.5 items, And Oscar is working towards his righteous glory, just going for the Ferrari build, running at people, chasing them, flipping them over, and fearing them into his own team, rather.
I like this from Dan. He decides not to take the top turret, recalls because he's got the big brain.
Yeah, that's the difference between him and Kiss, you know? He doesn't
Gets
overstep.
him into it.
Yeah. No, doesn't take
So
a risk
smart.
here. Yes, Team Big Brains. Name didn't come up by accident. The
But-
prophecy.
This is Face Check's power spike. The amount of wards in the jungle has decreased
Oh.
from incredibly high to now 0 in the enemy jungle. This is where the Face Checks can start happening and where they can start carrying. Nice
But
win
is this the power spike though? Are face checks, team face checks, secret strat and now channeled? Oscar, he doesn't care.
Oh, it's a nice stun. Oh, that was fantastic for Blazer
Oh,
Midnight.
that's brutal. That's brutal. And Endeavor, turn off the stream. You're a minor. You can't watch that. Oscar flipping him over, giving the kill to Blazing Midnight. I don't know about that. Oscar, you just secure the kill, please, so you get your good items faster.
I mean, he's already
Really
got the right
nice play.
Ferrari. He's already got it now. He's hit the big power spike. He is now basically level 19 in this game. It's and then he goes again. And he goes
He's not
again.
afraid. He's not afraid.
Oh, he still got it! He still got it. Fantastic. Oh, and it's a hook. Oscar into P on me. These two people are just fantastic at the game. He's like, I'm going to in, but ignite. Make sure Florian gets hit back despite stunning me and ulting me. Means that P on me can land a hook. Means Tabe can land a stun. And they get the kill. This level of teamwork from Big Brain is just another level.
This top lane support synergy. Never seen that actually. In no team I've watched so far. But Dan now has his statics finished and just doing more serious damage. I don't know. He's pushing out mid lane. Kiz is split pushing, pulling out the Trindamer strat here, while his team is on the Ocean Drink.
He's got to make sure he gets his items, but with 1.0, Tabby goes over the wall. It's the 1v3. He instantly regrets his decision as the Yasuo TP comes down. The Cardus wall is in the way, but they let the Drake reset. It's a nice win wall, but it comes from Valiant! Let's go! Tabby comes in, slicing Maelstrom comes in, flashes on the backline. It's a huge stun. SP on me gets the double kill, and it's fantastic play again from Oscarian P on me in this fantastic 2v8. Alex Swede trying to kill the Syndra, but Florian's able to just run away. What an engage.
What an engage trigger, but okay, let's get into the minds of Team Face Check. You see a Volibear running at you, fearing your whole team, and then hitting hooks left and right. As Team Face Check, what do you do against them?
At this point, they need to all build full armor and just hope they survive. Just clench the arse cheeks, clench, and just hope it don't hurt too much, because this is hard. This is rough.
I have to interrupt you, Drigger, there. That's why you play by Bladecaster and not... Because building armor means they don't deal damage. How will you win a fight when you don't deal damage, you know? So just go full in there, build full AD, full AP, doesn't matter, and just smack those hats.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, because either way you're against a Volibear.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's a win condition anymore. I really don't. It's gonna come down to the Centurion late game shot calling. And we know
Alright, then
clean.
it's over. Then it's over. Wrap it up, boys. GG. Alright. Team Face Check getting some vision back again. They're now on the mid lane turret. They'll probably secure this. I don't know. Heimer could kinda clear it, but he's afraid. Nice gold.
It's understandable. It's understandable. Volibear was still in base. Oh, the hook from P on me! Oh, it's fantastic from Florian to get the ultimate down. The shutdown from Tezzy. But
What is Tabby doing? He's inting. He's just cosplaying Slaking, doing fucking jungle buffs or Baron. I don't know why his team is fighting. These junglers, man, always jungle different. I don't understand.
this is it. This is the Centurion Baron play. This is what it's all come down for. This is intense. Slicing Maelstrom's available. Volibear's got everything up, including the flash. It's a nice stun from Florian, but the stun comes back from Blazing Midnight. Ascar goes straight onto Florian in the backline. Tabe comes in. Florian's still alive though. The Carthus ult comes down, and Slicing Maelstrom goes on to Kiss. He's unable to do any damage as Alex Sweet takes him down, but Florian takes down Ascar in the backline. Tabe is in the bush trying to get onto Spring as Blazing Midnight tries to take down the 2 carries, but Alex Sweet on the cannon comes in for a double kill. While Syndra, he's low. Blazing Midnight, he can't get the kill. The still solo, but Alex Sweet, he has the scuttle speed up, but he's not going to go for it. And Tabe kills the Vladimir. It's a fantastic team fight from there.
What a hype game. It started really, really slowly. But now, 25 minutes into the game, Tabe getting the inhibitor, we have full action. Volibear hitting his power spikes, Thresh hitting his power spikes, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful synergy, beautiful rotations. Ooh.
She has ult available, but nothing else. The ult was enough to go 1 for 1.
Doing an Equitos cosplay here, just pressing and killing people.
That fight in Baron was actually a 4v5, and they didn't even have the AD Thresh. Big brains. The name, it was just such a huge power spike for them. They are unbeatable. At every single point of this game, they've been clean. It's been well executed. Every sacrifice, including the 3 deaths of Ascari, which were all exactly what they needed to win the team fights. Were important. It's a nice turn. Kiz is trying to do the damage to kill, but a fantastic play from Blazing Midnight to come in, and here comes Ascari! Goodbye! Because here he is, he's chomping down on people, and he gets 2. Well, Blazing Midnight steals it, but we'll call it Ascari's, and now he's going to chase down the Carthus. Well, in the mid lane, the Super Minions
look at that damage! Look at that damage! Dan just living to his 80-0, his main AD just right-clicking people to death. And I don't know, Team Big Brains are just getting away with everything. They're doing it. I can't even describe it. So good from every single team member, but we have to, we mentioned it, especially Oscar and especially Dan. Really nice job, buddies.
Yeah, they have really put this game on their shoulders. Good performances all around. For those who have definitely been another level, definitely S-tier players. Florian is going to try and steal it, but Tabe goes over the wall. Nice knockback. The ult comes in, but it's not going to be enough as the kill comes down. Good support from Blazing Midnight, and obviously it was going to be Dan who secures the Baron. Doesn't even need to fight.
Who else? So, I kind of feel bad for Kiss. Lane started kind of well. He still has massive CS lead. But, I don't know, 1-7 on the Yasuo, classic Yasuo in your team, and, you know, always unlucky when you see that champion being knocked in by one of your teammates. But if you look at bot lane, Alex, Sweet, and Oscar just styling on Luke and Spring here.
I mean, it's been really impressive. It's been really impressive. We expected Centurion to win at the Baron fight, they didn't. And it was unfortunate. We expected Kiz to go 11-0 on the Yasuo. It just didn't happen. This is a really kind of a phenomenon of a game as Ascari is tempted to 1v5. Will he go for it?
Go in. Ah. Look at him. He just doesn't care. Look at he legit just doesn't care. What the hell? This Volibear pick is really popping off.
I want to see it in the finals. As Kiz is... He's just playing the split push game. He's playing the Trinity game. It's worked so far.
Yeah,
the hook misses. Ascari goes in, the flash away, the flow's in the wrong direction, and Florian gets thrown into the team again. Be on me with the damage! It's incredible! And Vladimir's getting run down, getting thrown over. The flash, the hook doesn't land. They're still trying to do damage to Kiddles here. One more row attack will do it. The Channel is on the wrong target. Carthus survives, but the Vladimir doesn't. Kiz is now on the back line. Can he try and get people down? But Alex Sweet is just taking down people. It's not enough damage. The ult comes onto the Volibear, but the hook from Dan means that he survives a little bit longer. But the ult from Carthus. Kiz, he's trying to get everyone down, but Alex Sweet has the triple kill. Alex Sweet, he doesn't take him down because Blazing Midnight steals the Quadra, and it's a win for Big Brain.
Imagine tryharding. House. That is what Dan said in the Twitch chat right before the game. I'm not going to comment on that. You can judge yourself. We have 29 minutes. You can call it a stomp, Trigger. You can definitely call it a stomp.
It's a stomp. I've not seen a team be demolished this bad since Centurion played Hentai Haven. It was fantastic. And you've got to give credit to where credit's due. Florian played a really good game.
Yeah, Florian played it really, really well. He solo killed Heimer. He killed Heimer twice, got a nice lead in the mid lane. Also, Kiss doing some work in the early game. Later on, just defaulted back to the Tryndamere strat, just split pushing, abandoning his own team because apparently they have no fingers. But it didn't work out in the end. And therefore, Team Big Brains are your big winners.
But now I've got to ask, who was your man of the match, your MVP?
Ooh,
It's a tough question.
It's a tough question. I'm kind of tempted to give it to Oscar for obvious reasons. On the other hand, Dan on the top lane Thresh. I don't know. I think I'll give it to Oscar for his massive engages in the mid and late game.
There's a reason. There's a reason he has the 19 kill participation, which we will say is the most, even though Tabe had more. The engages were key, and yeah, Dan had to play Thresh into Yasuo, which is Kids' main, and still absolutely stomped on Kids. Alex Swede performed really well on the Reckless cosplay. It was just good around, and as it stands, if this team isn't a team going into VL, they've already entered, even if they are like gold and plat players. It's fine.
All good. All right, this was it for me. Driga, I don't know if you want to cast another 2 games, but we definitely have Byron now, and also formerly known as CM Phil, CNA Wilder, formerly known previously, but now he has created his own team. So yeah.
Yeah, they'll be casting next. I'm going to go play with Diamond players in my ass off. So cheers for watching, boys. It was fun to cast. Really good games. And cheers for people actually not tryharding. And even when people questionably did, they lost. Except for why did you pick Twitch? Anyway, great game.
Thank you to you, Drigo, for casting. Was bearable. Just joking. Just bearable. Well, it was good. It was fun. I had fun. Was especially the after the laning phase in the second game was super hype.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking forward to the remaining 2 games, where for the 3rd place decider, you kind of call it, and then the grand finals of the in-houses.
It's going to be good. I'll be watching it. And that's it from us.
Yeah. Catch you in a bit.
Bye. Travis, move us. Travis.
Have mercy on me, my Lord. I'm just trying to walk to the corner store, and the brown and blue armies are always at war. What on earth they want harm me for? I don't know. Have mercy on me, my Lord. I'm just trying to walk to the corner store, and the brown and blue armies are always at war. What on earth they want harm me for? I don't know. We raise monsters in the basement, feed them shell casings and train them to chase us. We rip most of the pages out of the Bibles and Qurans in this house. Is very few we care about, such as God has forsaken us, and from his anger gush forth plagues and floods. The chosen people done stone the great prophets. His mighty wrath stay upon us till the day of judgment. We spend days punching brick walls. The scabs, we rip them off and fill them bitches with salt. To all injury we add insult. Got a leather-bound edition of shit that ain't our fault. Swabbing down the bridges with lighter fluid. Too timid to burn them, we pray the lightning do it. I wear this mask till my face grow to fit it. Frozen in a paradigm, waiting out my senses. Living in a well, self-made hell. Medicated, dwelling in a pit within myself. I waste time patiently suffering the pain, and kindly invite you to hell for not saving me. I see a poor victim's face reflect Left it on the pawn shop glass pistol case. The breath make it foggy and then it gets clear. Now which metal here would fit best in the ear? Have mercy on me, my Lord. I'm just trying to walk to the corner store, and the brown and blue armies are always at war. What on earth they want harm me for? I don't know. Have mercy on me, my Lord. I'm just trying to walk to the corner store, and the brown and blue armies are always at war. What on earth they want harm me for? I don't know. We gon' dig us a ditch, move directly to the edge and live on that shit. File the dice so as the 7 never hits, and palm the joker, reverse magic trick. No shit, yeah shit, we gon' dig us a ditch, move directly to the edge and live on that shit. File the dice so the 11 never hits, and palm the joker.
Uninterrupted. What a beautiful word. Just think about all the things that are better when they're uninterrupted. Uninterrupted sleep, uninterrupted pint of ice cream, and now, uninterrupted music. With your free 30-day trial of Spotify Premium, you can listen to any song, any playlist, without interruptions from ads. Ready to go premium? Tap the banner to learn more.
This is the end, then this is the end. There is nothing you can do, my friend. Give up the ghost, forgive your sins. There is nothing you can do to stop it now, my friend. Tear down the sky, tear down the walls. You watched it rise, now watch it fall. All golden glory, lost in the flames. This life will never be the same. And I will rule, yes I will rule. Said I will rule.
strung out and feeling down. Well, maybe it's the company you're keeping around. And where'd you learn how to act like that? You know one day you're gonna wanna change it back. I think I know who's messing with your mind. I never liked your friends. I never wanna see them again, no matter how this ends. I'm never gonna try and pretend I ever liked your friends. I never wanna see them again. You know that I love you, but I never liked your friends. I never liked your friends. I never wanna see them again, no matter how this ends. I'm never gonna try and pretend. I never liked your friends. I never wanna see them again, no matter how this ends. I'm never gonna try and pretend I ever liked your friends. I never wanna see them again. You know that I love you, but I never liked your friends. I love you, but I never liked your friends. I love you, but I never liked your friends. I don't wanna lose my head. I don't wanna sell myself. Feel it taking over. Feel the pressure creeping. I don't wanna waste my time. I don't wanna lose control. One thing you remember in the end, you know my name. I just wanna scream that nothing's what it seems. I just keep believing one day I'll be king, singing la la la. I ain't going nowhere. You can break me down. One day I'll be king. Never been a perfect time, never in a state of mind, waiting for the moment, keep the fire burning. I don't wanna lose my way, took me so long to find. One thing you remember, in the end you know my name. I just wanna scream that nothing's what it seems. I just keep believing one day I'll be king, singing la la la. I ain't going nowhere. You can break me down. One day I'll be king. I control my destiny. I'm not the man I used to be. Tonight it's here for everyone to see. I will be king. the curb. Always in the backseat singing like a bird. Oh no, take me to the good life. Stranger on the mountain, hanging on your words. Walking in a nightmare, everything is blurred. Oh no, take me to the good times. Don't forget what you told me. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Watching, waiting, my prey is praying. There's no escaping. My blood's pumping. I go 100. The hunter, the hunted. Always in the spaceship, crashing through the air. Devils in the details, leopards in your hair. Oh no, I can see the future. Take another picture, drop it on your tongue. Let your body burn down, breathe it in your lungs. Oh no, take me to your leader. Don't forget what you told me. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Watching, waiting, my prey is praying. There's no escaping. My blood's pumping. I go 100. The hunter, the hunted. Take it to the red line, bring it with the force. Buried deep in your mind, soldier in the war. Oh no, you can run, but you can't hide. Watching, waiting, my prey is praying. There's no escaping. My blood's pumping. I go 100. The hunter, the hunted.
Insane, inside, the danger gets me high. Can't help myself, got secrets I can't tell. I love the smell of gasoline. I light the match to taste the heat. I've always liked to play with fire. Fire. I've always liked to play with fire. I ride the edge, my speed goes in the red. Hot blood, these veins, my pleasure is their pain. I love to watch the castles burn. These golden ashes turn to dirt. I've always liked to play with fire. Play with fire.
I'll let you start off.
Well, I guess if we're in the on air things. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the in-house stream this Monday. We had a few technical issues with the custom games. They did not want to start, but seems going to be here now. We have who do we have? Let's have a look. We have Aftershock Abuse versus Team Face Check. Now, you been enjoying the way, Phil?
I mean, yeah, small indie company, right? Client issues, not a rare thing, But now that we're here, fairly looking forward to this fair place matchup.
Yeah, I was looking forward to booting up my Switch, playing some Odyssey, but no, that's just get the customs working as I got that booted up. So unfortunately, no Mario Odyssey for me today.
Mate, lucky for you, you had a backup plan. My backup plan was to go have a meeting with my coach, and that's
Ooh.
not a fun experience ever.
Hey, I mean, I enjoy speaking to Hyper until he starts flaming me for being out of position in the game, and then it's sad. I don't like that part of the vodry.
Yeah, I mean, like we've only had like one scrum so far as a team, but we sort of had to write it off. But I'm expecting tomorrow after our scrims that I'm gonna get hard flamed, so I'll get you.
Man, yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be Gucci. Anyways, looking at the teams, we have Arbush is making a return. I think he must have. Didn't he get placed quite high?
I believe he got placed gold 3, if my memory serves.
That is unfortunate. Let's have a.
Yep. Rip Arbush, F for respect, or fucking whatever.
But I think they're gonna have to rush what they're doing here because the lobby may expire, so they're at a race against time to get themselves set up.
Yeah, I mean, the joy of this is that hijack lobby. Why not? Let's go, YOLO.
Oh, is that Kismet?
Oh no, still changing. Kids support. Oof.
Oh.
Are they going full tryhard there?
Dude, I want to see Kidult's Kiz bot lane with like one of them on Yasuo and the other one on some sort of like knockup champ like Alistair or something. That's the dream, but I feel like if anything, that's gonna end up being Kiz on the Yasuo unless he plays like Yasuo support.
Would definitely say that Yasuo support, that would probably be the biggest meme of 2019 so far.
I mean, I have to admit my feelings of the good old Alistair support is very fun with Oscar on the team, but he's improving, and apparently it's really good, and he just had an off game, so I'll let him have that defense.
I think talking about the Alistair and Oscar, like game 1 was obviously quite bad, but he seemed to come back into it game 2 against Internal Academy. Like it was, it showed improvement, and some of the engages were quite nice.
Yeah, just wait for game 3, Alistair. That'll fuck somebody up real bad.
We have more issues with this lobby now.
Oh, see what I had to say. Says the guy called Elmy.
Oof. And Luke's leader.
Okay, so as we see, I'm gonna play by play the chat right now. We have Elmy coming in saying "fuck you," and then he comes out with a reply with "fuck you," with the "fuck under you" are longer, and then he gets booted out of the lobby. Great play by Elmy right there to try and piss off the other players as much as he possibly can. It's looking like we might start up with people moving about because they had a bit of an issue with someone coming in. The lobby may expire at any point as well. It's getting very, very scary.
Tick-tock goes the clock.
The withdrawal scene going on in the background.
Wait, is Bower? Is that Dewey? Oh.
Ooh.
Oof.
Are they gonna start? Do we know?
The waiting game. The race against the clock.
Yeah. The lobby is also called Party de Valanth. Now I'm not sure. Well, Valkan. I don't know if that's like them taking over one, or if that Valkan is actually a reference to Val's League and some wacky language.
No, I do believe this is a hijack lobby because they couldn't make their own.
Oh no! According to Bauer, they are unable to start.
I mean,
Oh,
we need 11 people in game. What is actually happening? Oof.
well, that's unfortunate.
Small company, right? Let's go.
Man, that's exactly what I like to hear. All right, so what else can we talk about? Are there any TV shows you think watching?
All I want to talk about right now is Shell 2 finals next week. Come
Oh,
on, it's gonna be hype. Revival, 100 Cobra. Nobody would have predicted this for our
I
finals.
mean, well, yeah, we don't know much predict it, but we don't know how it's going to go. Who can carry harder, Agrita or DD? That's the story of that finals.
I
Have
mean,
that one up.
both players in their respective position have been popping off. You know, Agritar against Team Elite game 3, I believe, because there was
Oh, that's Syndra.
was
That
no
was
game 1. That
gnarly.
was I mean, I seen somebody else play an interesting Syndra this tournament, but it wasn't quite Agritar level.
The Byron Villa Syndra is one that is it ain't bad, but it ain't good. Let's just say that it's a nice. It's like eating dry oats. It's just kind of.
I mean, like, the only thing is, the ultimate, no matter how good you are, it can be kind of troll at the same time. Like, you go in, you think that you have enough damage to kill somebody, Syndra turns around and just slaps on the R, and it's game over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one though, because I think I can hold off Agrita for like a fair bit of the game. I know that's kind of bold thing to say considering how dominant he is, but I think I can play well enough in the lane to make sure that.
I think the one thing that I'm quite interested about is no disrespect to anybody, but where Revival is strongest isn't necessarily where 100 Cobra is strongest, if that makes sense.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I am that mid laner, so.
Well, yeah, like, Revival, obviously, like, looking at it on paper, should have a lot more mid lane pressure coming with Agritar. You're more of a passive player, like, that's not really something.
But the thing is that on the other side, we're gonna have bot lane priority. I'm pretty damn sure of that.
Oh yeah,
DD's 6 names. Like, it isn't a case of he hasn't been impressive this tournament. He's just had fairly easy lanes. He's been against players like Arbush, like Drigger, who are all like really damn good AD carries, and like he's really proven himself to be like a top tier AD carry. Now, other players on that team are also really good, but I feel like I'm looking for them to do well in their roles and like see how they stack up versus Revival, because
I think looking at it, the strong points of what I give 100C in particular is like top and bot, side lanes in particular. As a jungler, I have played against Slough King. No flame, but I don't think he brings anything particularly special to the table. You know what I mean? And I just think it's up to I'm Too Stoned and DD to pop off and really like control the game through that.
But what I'll say is that I believe that whilst Sacking is a very functional jungler, I think that's a good way to put it. He does his job and he does it well. I also think Wavy Lad is on the same wavelength there, if you use the slight pun. I think he's also like I said, he doesn't really bring anything special, but he's a good rock for the team to lean on, and I think that's the same with
absolutely.
And the jungle matchup is so exciting because they're both players who I see kind of evenly right now. Obviously, I peg Slacking to win, but I think they're both very similar.
I think like looking at this, especially like with regards to the champions that they play in the jungle, right? Like, I tend to find that Slacking's champions thus far are a lot more simpler and straightforward to play.
Mm-hmm.
And he executes on the simplicity of the junglers quite well. Whereas you look at Wavy Lad and he plays stuff a lot more aggressive, a lot more aggressive picks that I've seen so far, obviously I haven't played against him I didn't play against him in Shell 2, but even like from beforehand, playing stuff like Kazakhs and generally aggressive junglers, like he really like tries to use the priorities that he has in lanes and sort of try to push an advantage that way. I think,
Yeah.
like I said, I think it's definitely going to be like an interesting match. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Personally, I predict at least 4 games. But it's really up to who practices the hardest this week and comes out on the day and is the better team. I think if you were to look at these two teams on paper, I think that they're very evenly matched up.
Yeah, I agree. Even as a 100 Cobra player, like, who should really be biased, it is a fairly even matchup. Because even down the lanes, you've got bot lane. I think 100 Cobra, we win that pretty solidly. Mid lane, I think I can play it so it's a slight advantage for Agrita. But if he's able to play his game and I get caught out once or twice, it can very easily like spiral into an Agrita snowball. So I would even admit mid lane slightly favoured to Agrita at the very least, but and everyone else, yeah, it's favoured for Agrita. Jungle, I would say, is fairly even. I think Slacken could do a lot, but I would say fairly even. And then top lane is a really exciting matchup because Stoned and Blueberry Haze know each other IRL. They're like good mates. So, and they're also like, from what I've seen, they're fairly even players. So, like, naturally, I'm gonna peg Stoned a little bit further up there, but he always gets his Zergot, and he's really good on that pick. So,
I think one thing with regards to the top lane, I feel like it could go either way. I feel like Blueberry Haze, brings a lot to the table, and I'm just on like he absorbs pressure. If you watch any of the 100 Cobra games I've watched, he has used his pressure in top lane to just absorb the pressure away from the bot lane. Playing on the far side of the map and really making it a difficult choice for teams as to how many players they commit to one area of the map, because if you commit too much to where the bot side is, then he just pushes advantages for free on the other side of the map with some really nice split pushing.
Yeah, he's very good like that. And the thing is that that's essentially a fun thing about 100 Cobra, where it's very often the top lane gets targeted, because you look at bot lane and you can try and count DD no scare, but a lot of teams are very scared to do that because one, they have like incredible synergy, those two, they're mad good with each other, and two, like, it's DD. There's like a level of people just don't want to give him any kills and play safe in that lane, and you see that a lot of the time with a lot of players. They're just kind of scared to go up against him. So a lot of teams just won't target bot lane. Mid lane is kind of the opposite, but the same kind of end. They know that I'm not gonna push up unless I know that the mid laner isn't around. So they know that they can't gank mid, and if they do, well, you saw what happened to Chaos Llama and the Hecker Room. It's not gonna work. So essentially, if you roll out bot lane and mid lane, there's only one real place for the junglers to go. That's the top side. And so that's why I often see him drag a lot of pressure towards him. But fair play to him. He absorbs it so well. To be able to keep Team of the Week after Spring targeted him like super hard in like and there was at least one of those games he was like hard camped and he still played incredibly well. Like he's mad like that. He'll just like DD gets free kills. I get a nice chilled out mid lane, being able to like sip some coke, get my feet up, relax and farm. And then Stone's like getting ganked every 3 minutes. So, yeah, sure, I'm fine with that.
Speaking of mid lane, and I don't think I can call this a league because it was played in Shell 2. I do have a question in regards to your thinking in round 2. Ari with Spellbook. Like, what benefit do you feel that this rune gives to Ari?
Absolutely none. Blitz app had an update where it decided to auto turn on the filling in of runes without your control, and for some reason it thought I was playing top lane Ari, so it gave me teleport until Spellbook. I did not have control over that. It just popped up, and I was like, oh well, fuck. Now I'm installing Blitz app. So that was not. Ideally, it would have been Ignite Electrocute, but it was teleport until Spellbook.
Oof.
Oh, that was fun. But we ended up winning the game anyways. It just meant that I ended up playing the farm style.
I mean, it did kind of work out in the end, so yeah.
I was a wacky pick.
Oof.
I don't know if it's actually the games are actually going to continue though. It looks like we're just going to be rounding on for a bit.
Yeah.
That's
Seems
fun.
like it, to be honest.
One player that I want to see from Revival. Oh wait, I frozen Discord for a second. I think I was still speaking.
Yeah.
One player I want to see on Revival will see how he does his packs now, because
Oof.
I feel like he's to Revival what I am to 100 Cobra, and he provides a very safe and stable lane for his team.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. Although, like, whenever we're talking about bot lane, I feel like there's one massive thing that we haven't really talked about too much, and that is the support matchup.
Oh yeah.
Like, you see stuff a lot differently, like, in comparison to the two supports. Like, Oscar plays a lot more with DD, whereas Fatman Gandhi, sorry, does have like tendencies to be like more aggressive and really like looking at the games against Team Elite and the Zarya game in particular, like really taking it to his opponents and trying to like split them up in team fights. Whereas Oscar just, from my experience, just like sits on DD and makes sure that he is Aldala safe, let's say.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great matchup because I think they both have a lot to prove, in the sense that Gandhi switched from top lane to support, and he kind of wants to prove that he is a top support in the league, despite the fact he's just role swapped. And Oscar, I feel like, well, this is the case for like most of 100 Cobra, but he's probably first up, like, as much as they're a really good bot lane, a lot of people praise DD. A lot of people see him as one of the best in the league. And I feel like Oscar probably deserves a little bit of that praise to himself, because he is a really good support, and the way he plays a lot of the lanes and the way he protects DD in the fights is really good. So it's a proving point for him, because he needs to prove that it isn't just DD. It's like, yeah, 100 Cobra, it's just DD wins. It for the whole team, it's a case of trying to make a statement that we are a really good team and it isn't just DD carrying. Which, I mean, we might end up defaulting to that strategy, which is very likely. But I think Stone's proven that he's a really, really good top laner, especially on the Urgot. He could take it to any top laner in the league, in my opinion. Like, you saw what he did to Will was Aatrox. He went even with that bad boy. And Will was Aatrox is supposed to be really good. Well, so have news from the stream. Lobbies aren't working still. We're going to be shutting down. I was in the middle of my ramble, but it's okay. Thanks for Phil for coming along and having a nice little chat about the Chelsea finals. As you had that. Thanks for Ice for streaming, and thanks for Xtrigger and Impress for casting the other two games. Unfortunately, we'll have to bid you guys adieu for now. I don't know if we're going to start this back up again, but thanks for tuning in anyways.
I guess. Peace.
I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Ain't afraid to bare my soul.